So you are going to start with a chain multiple of 25 plus 1. So I have 51 chains and I've gone ahead and put a single crochet in each of those chains. I would recommend that because there are a couple of cluster stitches and they can stretch the chain out if you don't have a single crochet in it. So chain 1, and then in the first stitch a double crochet, and then 5 more double crochet across 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, a total of 6 double crochet. So then this is going to be the edge, so that's going to be treated like a half diamond. Then we will chain 3 and then skip 4 stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4, and in the 5th we are going to do a cluster V stitch. So that is 2 double crochet, and then chain 2, and then 2 more double crochet in that same stitch. So it should look like this. Then we are going to chain 3 and skip 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and in the 5th we're going to do another cluster V. So 2 double crochet, chain 2, and then 2 more double crochet. So it should look like this. Now we are going to chain 3, skip 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and in the 5th we're going to do 1 double crochet and then double crochet in the next 10 stitches, so 11 double crochet total. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So then you've got your half diamond. This at the moment is not a diamond, but it is going to grow into a diamond, and then this is going to be the widest that your diamond gets. So after this it will start to shrink. So we are going to chain 3, skip 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and in the 5th we are going to do a cluster V stitch, two double crochet, chain 2, and then 2 more double crochet. And then we are going to chain 3, skip 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and in the 5th we're going to do another cluster V stitch. So 2 double crochet, chain 2, and then 2 more double crochet. So from here, obviously I'm doing a small swatch, but from here, if you did have a longer row than I, you would repeat from here to here. So I'm just going to do 6 double crochet, but because this will grow into a diamond, so this is essentially the small diamond and this is the big diamond. So you've done your big diamond, small diamond. Now to continue your row, you would go big diamond, small diamond, big diamond, small diamond. And then when you get to the end of your row, you're going to do a half of the big diamond. So chain 3, skip 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and in the 5th, a double crochet, one, and then 5 more. So 6 total double crochet to finish the row. Four, 5, 6. So this is what your row should look like, your first row. So half diamond, small, big, that goes on until the end, and then a half diamond. We are chaining 3 in between everything bar the cluster V stitches, where that is 2 double crochet between each of the 2 double crochet. We're skipping 4 stitches. Make sure you skip 4 in between each as well. But from here, the counting isn't so important, which is why I really like this stitch. It's very visual. So to start row 2, we will do a double crochet in the first stitch, and then a double crochet across this set of double crochet, but we are not going to put a double crochet in the last stitch. So it's just going to be 5 total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 double crochet. Now we are going to chain 3, and then in the space of the cluster V below, in that chain 2 space, we are going to put another cluster V stitch. So 2 double crochet, chain 2, and then 2 more double crochet. And then we are going to chain 3 and put a double crochet in the center of that chain 3 space. This will be the start of your now growing diamonds. So these diamonds are going to shrink and this diamond is going to start to grow. So chain 3 and then do a V cluster in the chain 2 space of the V cluster below. 1, 2 double crochet, chain 2, and then 2 more double crochet. And then we are going to chain 3 and then skip that first stitch and work a double crochet into the next. and double crochet across. Until you reach the second last stitch. So we're working on top of a set of 11 double crochet, and we are going to do 9 double crochet. So we're not going to work into the first and the last of this group. So we've got 9 below, and then 11 below and 9 above. Then we're going to chain 3, skip to the cluster space, and do a cluster V in that space. And then chain 3 and a double crochet in the center of that chain 3 space between the clusters, and then chain 3 and a cluster V stitch. Chain 3, and as I said earlier, you would repeat from here till here. So I'm obviously going to finish my row, but if your row continued, you would just do the same thing. You're going to skip the first and last stitch of the bigger diamond that's now shrinking, and between the V clusters that only have a chain 3, you're going to put 1 double crochet. So this, I'm going to refer to this as the shrinking diamond, and this is now the growing diamond. And that will change throughout the pattern. They will alternate. So chain 3 and then skip that first stitch, and in the next work a double crochet, and in each of the remaining stitches work a double crochet. So that will be 5 double crochet total, just like the start of the row. What have I done? Okay, so you've done 2 rows now. It should look like this. We've got our half diamonds, our growing diamonds, and our shrinking diamond. Now we're going to start row 3. So a double crochet in the first stitch, and then 3 more double crochet. So we're just not going to work into the last double crochet of this set. So that is 4 double crochet to start the row, and then chain 3, and we are going to work a V cluster. And then chain 3, and now for our growing diamond, we're going to work a double crochet into that chain 3 space, and then a double crochet into the double crochet below. You can just scoot it over. and then a double crochet in the next chain 3 space. So then we are going to chain 3, work a V cluster, and then chain 3, skip the first stitch of the shrinking diamond and work a double crochet in each stitch across except for the last stitch. So that will be 7 double crochet. So skip the last stitch and chain 3 and work a V cluster. Chain 2, finish the cluster, and then chain 3 and work a double crochet into that first chain 3 space, a double crochet in the stitch below, and a double crochet in the next chain 3 space. And sometimes they might, when you are working into the spaces, they might sit a bit weird, but you just scoot it over, it's fine. Chain 3 and work a cluster V stitch, chain 3, skip the first stitch of the shrinking diamond, and then work 4 stitches to end the row. So that is what it should look like after row 3. Now for row 4, we're going to work 3 double crochet to start the row. Two, 3, and then chain 3 and work a cluster V, chain 2 and finish the cluster V, chain 3, and you're going to grow the diamond by working into the chain 3 space. Oh my goodness. And then in each of the stitches across, so as your diamond grows and shrinks, obviously it's going to increase by 2 stitches, but because it starts with 1 stitch, you should always have an odd group of double crochet for your diamonds. So if you have an even amount, you've probably made a mistake. But it's also probably not worth frogging over when you can just do a decrease. I've done that before, it's fine. So chain 3, after you work into the next chain 3 space, so 5 double crochet total there, then chain 3 and work a cluster V, chain 3, and we're going to shrink the diamond, so we're going to skip the first and into the next stitch. We're going to work a double crochet and then a double crochet across this set, finishing before the last stitch. So that will be, I think, 5. 5 double crochet total, and then chain 3 and work a cluster V, then chain 3 and grow the diamond by working into the first chain 3 space, and then in each stitch across, and then in the second chain 3 space. So 5 total, and then chain 3 and work a V cluster, and then chain 3, and we are shrinking the next diamond, the edge one for me. So skip the first and then crochet a double crochet in the rest of the stitches to the end of the row. So that will be 3 total. Is that right? 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, okay. Sorry, I thought I had 4 double crochet there. This yarn feels so nice to wear, but oh, it's so not a vibe to crochet with. It just keeps like splitting. But anyway, now